Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky Beyond, and here we are, we're up on the Nexus. I'm using my fighter and we're starting up here for two reasons. The first one is I'm recording this on the weekend, so the community mission is still active and working. And just to give you a bit of an update, it's already been completed, but I still want to do this in order to get the Quicksilver. And if I go over and show you Quicksilver himself over here, by now the latest visage should have been unlocked. There it is there, the EOS visage. You can see I've only got 4,500 Quicksilver, so I do want to do the missions if I can get a good reward from it. If not, we will move on to my second option, which is this mission here, Dreams of the Deep. I'm not exactly too sure where this came from, but I would like to get it done because it just keeps flashing up and annoying me. So the first thing we're going to do is just see what the community mission is. It says a circuit board, 1200. I suppose we could give this a go and see what's involved in this mission. Just to see what this week's community mission is. And of course we're going to have to go and find a portal because we're in a new system, which is probably going to mean running around finding knowledge stones. Disturbed region must be accessed or speak to Iteration Gemini. I don't think we actually need to speak to Iteration Gemini because effectively we know we need to find knowledge stones. So it looks like we're coming down on a water world. That could mean finding knowledge stones could be a little bit tricky. I mean, ideally what I want is a monolith or a plaque. But just fly across the surface a little bit and see what we can find. It doesn't look good. Oh, we actually found the portal by the look of it. It might even be easier. Is that actually? That's actually paraffinium as well, so I think we will dig this up. Just get the. I mean, even a little bit of paraffinium is going to help the situation. Actually a knowledge stone up there as well. It's quite strangely I couldn't see from the air. I'm just going to dig this out. Just a little bit there. Okay. Multi-tools run out. That's it. Let's just go and get the knowledge stone. Here, creatures. I do actually have a mission to take a picture of a creature, so we'll do that as well. Left shift. Hello. Just going to get the usual message. Touch stone. And just want to go and see if I can just activate the portal without having to find all the knowledge stones. I mean, that would make life a lot easier. So we're just gonna... No. We'd have to... So we got to go and find all the knowledge stones. So obviously we still got creatures to scan on this planet. There's a knowledge stone over there, 266 units away. So off we go. Grab that one. Just flip through the message. Seeing. Right, grab that one. When it says there's creatures in the water, so we might as well go after those as well. Because I don't seem to get a lot of luck actually seeing them when I'm underwater. What is this? This is candle kelp. There they are. We can get those as well. Those ones don't really want to play. There we are, got them. What on earth is this? Right, let's see if we can find the last knowledge stone. There's one over in that direction. And it says there's more aquatic creatures over there. And here's the third one. And while the music's building, we'll do a little bit of scanning. And of course, we're right next to the portal, so I thought that was some birds or something, but it actually isn't. It's just just want to have a quick look around for some tech. That's probably a little bit far away. We'll just put the and here we are. We're just going to grab the portal. Echoes from the distant world. Yes, position. Intercliff sequence. And in we go. Unimaginable blue weather. What on earth is... Oh, thank you, game. Yeah, disturbance. Get in the ship. Well, that's a first. I've never seen anything like that before. Where's the anomaly so far away? Okay, let's just get up into space. Again, this looks very much like a water world. So, could we be doing some underwater work here? Looks like somebody's built a base half underwater here. Okay, we actually, it's like a crashed ship here. Wow, I like that. Let's just... The damaged vessel hisses and flares. This static energy has an unnatural quality. It's more than the sparking of a broken engine. Though there is no one here, a voice cries out, muffled and distant. Where am I? Where am I? Is this the same place? The reality signal. What happened to Artemis isn't this static, please. Can anyone... Okay. The static crackles. The static crackles on its own command. The planet is injured, destabilized. A specific miracle. A static crackles its own demand. The planet is injured, destabilized. The specific material found locally should be served to patch it. We're going to find 16 sac venom. Okay. Can we actually... I actually like this ship. Can we actually... Where am I? Okay. You're not going to make this easy for me, are you? We're going to go... Armored clams. So we're going to go wandering around looking for sac venoms, have we? We've... it says venom urchin over this way. So this is going to be the sac venoms. Oh, don't tell me it's on top of this base. Okay. Was somebody actually obligingly built this base? How can I get in? Yeah. Oh, looks like someone's actually built a base to make this mission very easy. Very much appreciated. Or is this just part of the process of making... We got 13 out of 16. I suppose you could just... Should have done that in the first place, shouldn't I? Yeah, thank you, game. Okay. It looks like this is going to be a very simple, easy mission, courtesy of whoever built this base. I suppose in some ways that is an ideal solution. If you've got the resources to build a base and put the plants in, then you can actually do it. Okay, I think I've got some phosphorus to give you the protection. Yeah, thank you. The static crackles in its own demand. The planet is injured, destabilized. A specific material found locally. Okay. Reaching out my hands, allow my mind to float through the static. I search for the origins of the strange energy. Then suddenly I feel it repelling me like a magnetic force. I can feel nothing else. With effort, I offer materials towards the site. There is a deafening crack and an offering blinks out of existence. Then silence. The site is peaceful once more. Okay. That's probably about the quickest mission I've actually done. I've got to have another go at this ship, though. Nah, it's not going to let me. It's only a B19 4 slot, but I'd be very tempted to do that. Anyway, we're going to grab this before we leave. It's got some antimatter housing. Keen effigy. And I think it's time to get out of here. I mean, actually, is there any storm crystals around? There is, but they're quite a little bit of a distance away. Very technology module. Nah, I think we're gonna push on. Save. And of course, in this murk, we've got to find the portal. Let's just get straight up into space, I think. Just be a bit easier. So here we are back at the portal. Just a bit of a quick land. That's some storm crystals right next to the portal. I'm just curious, can I scan these? No, I can't. I think if I'm just gonna make some. Where are you? There was a creature here just now. Over there. I've got a mission to feed creatures, so I thought if they're... Wait. Hello? They're new. Never seen any of those before. Another one behind here. Recently fed. Happy. Return to the portal. Wonder if missions don't work if you're actually on a community mission. Okay, we're back in normal space. Return to space anomaly, yes. Just want to have a quick look round and see what we got here. Various technology module. Hey, I tagged you. I think before we leave, I'm just going to get this buried technology module. Might as well get what we can. Actually, just curious. So the knowledge stones that you use to do the community mission unlock again. Got some salvage data. Anything else around here? Oops. Value. Look. Another one at 384. Knowledge stone. There's one at 331 in that direction. I think what we're going to do is just go and get this other one at 334. Because I do need the buried tech. And I think as Snafu pointed out, I still need to unlock some of the basic tech as well. And he also mentioned about not doing the food recipes. And to be honest, it's all on my list of things to do, but I still feel that the start of the game is still very crowded. He says, considering that he's well over, I think it's nearly 70 hours into this playthrough. So I don't know if it's actually classified as being the start of the game anymore. But I just feel things might need to be spaced out a little bit. Anyway, I've talked about that before, so I'm not going to drag it out. But I will be getting round to some of these things eventually. I just... Oh, stop it. Stop it, game. Actually, there's some condensed carbon up there. And my actual condensed carbon's started to get a little bit low. Because I've been using it, but not replenishing it. Actually, I need dihydrogen. That's actually dihydrogen. Also need dihydrogen for frigate fuel. Again, I've been collecting great big piles of tritium, but I've never actually. I have been kind of neglecting the. What's that there? I recognise that. Yeah, I've been neglecting the dihydrogen. Okay. So I need to get that back on track as well. Okay, superheated brainstorm. Time to go. Wow, okay. Jump off the top. And just jump into here. Drop a quick save. And off we go. Oops. Pressing the wrong button. And off we go back to the Nexus. So here we are back at the Nexus. We're just gonna get inside. I'm just going to jump out and go over here and we'll cash the mission in. And I think also while we're here, I've got some buried tech to cash in. So, okay, complete mission, and we've got ourselves one circuit board, and that should be. It should be. Yep. So we've now got 5,700. Quicksilver. Just gonna have a quick look at the missions. Ooh, has eliminate factory override unit. Is that going to be worth picking up? That says hazardous flora. I'm very tempted to get that. But then you get those if you find a factory. No, I think, well, I'm going to stick on mission. One of my problems is the fact that I do get distracted. I set out to do certain things, then something else turns up, and then I go off on a totally different tangent, and I don't do what I intend to do. Now I'm in the new galaxy. I do want to remain a little bit more focused on, well, in fact, yeah, getting a few things done. And let me just have a quick look through here. And I've unlocked a lot of this. And I've got that. I think we're going to unlock the automated feeder. It says there, robotic farming unit designed to automatically supply nearby creatures with food. When powered, it will attract nearby animals, keep bait tanks full in order to supply life forms with desired food. Okay. Got one left. Oh well, we'll just unlock a decal. And while we're here, I'm just going to come up here. And, well, we got a weapon. It's not particularly that good. Nah, decline. Right, so we've done the community mission, and we got some missions to turn back. Obviously, the missions don't complete until you've actually returned to normal space. I think I'll start referring it to normal space. We'll call it community space and normal space, I think. Oops, I've come down the wrong side. I do want to sort out this Dreams of the Deep because I'm interested in what is the Stranger's starship. But I think maybe because we're also close to the space station, I've got a few things to sell. We'll go to the space station first. I was just going to jump into here, fly straight out. Yep. Where's the space station? I know it's nearby. It's a fugitive starship, mostly harmless. Oi. I'm just going to jump out and see what we got to sell. We got the 10 venom sacks, circuit board, keep the crystal, and we've got a keen effigy, a little bit of dihydrogen. That can go to the starship. I think I'm going to be storing dihydrogen in the starship. Got some silver. Actually, how much paraffinium have I got? Nothing. That can go to the starship as well. Right, let's just go and check out the prices and sell some stuff off. Oh, the other thing Snafu said was about learning languages. Let's have a little bit of that. Let's just do practice. I mean, I've got so much standing. I clear my throat, warming up my vocal cords. Several get words come to mind. Trades. Supervisor Ethel seems thrilled at the opportunity to flaunt their wealth and gives me a long wink. Oh, we actually got some antimatter out of that. Oh, that's pretty useful. I mean, I'm never going to run out of warp fuel. I think we'll just go for an ordinary dialect help here. Travel symbol. And we've learned the Corvax word for journey. Okay. So, now this defaults to sell. I think in the update, which I don't think has actually been released yet, in the experimental branch, I think this is flipped back to buy. We'll just have to keep an eye out for that. It says I've got 250 paraffinium. Okay. We'll certainly sell the sac venoms. I think we'll sell the circuit board. The keen effigy. Okay, what can we buy? I don't think I actually need wiring looms or anything just at the moment. Okay. And we'll hand in submissions. We got 2. So we got scan 5 plants, 156 nanites. And we've got a picture of a land creature. So we've got that mission there. So we're going to see if we got anything else. I mean, that unearthed ancient artifacts could be quite useful, but I just don't want to be deflected from this Dreams of the Deep. I just want to get it done because my curiosity is at really peak level. Every time I see it come up, the game seems to keep giving it to me as well. I'm not sure why, but I'll just knock that out. It keeps flashing up. Every time I load the game, it always seems to go to that mission. Yep. And so that's exactly where we're going to be going. Just get away and off we go. Just want to check the fuel on my pulse engine. Actually, let's see. Can I repair any of these slots? No, we still need. Only got 310 paraffinium. Let's do a gentle approach and land. We've got hostile patrols. Thank you, game. Although strictly speaking, we will be underwater, so go away. And just gonna go for the. I don't want that. What am I doing? Okay, we got. I think I've got mission to take pictures of underwater creatures as well. If we can get in closer. Oh wow, we got some there. Okay. There's loads of fun. Yeah, thank you, game. Right, looks like they've very thoughtfully provided us with a survival area to get in and recharge our things. I'm not swimming very well down here. Crash ship there. 29 slot A class. Oh, I bet you they won't let me have it. Okay, let's just distress beacon. Log something breach event +4 souls. Most of the crew are dead. Only those who were already suited up when our asteroid hit survived the initial decompression. We are lucky that the smaller starship was able to get clear before the hull imploded. None of our ships have hyperdrive capability. None of our ships have hyperdrive capability. We should be able to retrieve blueprints from the freighter's main databank, though it appears to have crashed in deep ocean. Thankfully, we still have plans of the Nautilon. Download Nautilon plans. Okay. Okay. Well, we're certainly going to claim the ship. Yeah, we're going to claim this. I can't pass this up, not by add your ship to the collection. I've got a feeling the Laughing Gnome may actually get retired. I actually like this very much. Okay, can we actually repair anything here? Probably not. Let me just have a quick look. Starship. I mean, the launch thrusters are repaired. The hyperdrive is okay. We need a hermetic seal and 1 metal plating. Got the hermetic seal and got the metal plating, so we can repair the pulse engine. And that is there. Paraffinium. Now I could fly this ship out of here. Oops. But I'm not really that comfortable with the idea. I think we toxic protection. Let's grab this. Grab that. Right, that's. If I can get lift off with this ship. Okay. We've now got lift off. Where was that island? Actually, what we can do, if I can get up into space, we've got to be a little bit careful here. Down. Yeah. Nasty little. That was a little bit too close for comfort. In theory, we have now ditched the hostile scan. If I can summon my freighter in. Right. What's that? Orida's second Roma. Okay, let's look at this. Wiring looms. So that's a 29 slot. I like this. A class. I mean, we could... Well, alternatively, we could go and scrap it. Just want to have a... What's this here? What's this one here? This is a 27 slot C class. This is my... this is my current one. Yep. We're back in that one. And we could always get rid of Dark Star now. And just keep the two. See, this is a 32 slot A class. That's a 29 slot A class. It's going to be a bit of a difficult decision, to be honest. Scrap. I've got a feeling I might scrap this actually. So, the question is, can I fly this to the space station and do the scrapping? Okay, let's just jump in here. This is quite a big decision. Let's repair, dismantle. That gives me a cobalt mirror. Dismantle. Nothing in here. Repair. Drop the save. Shields down, recharge immediately. Yeah, I think this is going to be a scrap job. I must admit, I thought it had more slots than... Right, where's the space station? I think this is one of the big differences now since the synthesis update. I mean, if I'd found this ship before the synthesis update and didn't have the ability to scrap it, it would have been a bit more of a difficult decision on whether to keep it, because I could have ended up with another slot that was full. But now we can actually go in and scrap these. I'm just going to jump out. And one thing I think I've forgotten to do is I need to put this into... we'll put this into high capacity. I certainly want the wiring looms out. Nothing else I can scrap out of here. So let's go and get rid of this ship. This is where it says inventory full. Okay, what we're going to get for this? Well, because it's so damaged, we're only going to get 3.5 million. But what I'm more interested in is the augmentations. So we're going to scrap that for 3.5 million. When if I'd fixed it, I would have probably got a lot more value from it, but I was more interested in the augmentations. Did we get any augmentations? We got one. Storage augmentation. Which ships come in? Got the Laughing Gnome. Do I really? Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I mean, the Laughing Gnome is still my primary ship, so if I upgrade it and add another augmentation to it, I certainly don't want to purchase it. Technology or slots? I think we'll go with the storage augmentation over technology at the moment. I'd love to complete this square first, just to see if that is the absolute limit for the ship. Then we'll switch to the technology, because I've got most of the technology I need in this ship. So, okay, transfer. Oh, we got another augmentation as well. Okay, I didn't realise that. So we actually had 2 augmentations. Wow. I'm really happy with that now. The Laughing Gnome is really coming along very well. Right, what else have we got here? We can sell the stuff off here. We've got an A-class pulse engine module and a hyperdrive module. Maybe let's just give the hyperdrive module a little bit of a whirl for its money. Let's put that in there for the moment. I mean, I've got no idea if this is it. Oops, no. At the moment, the hyperdrive range is 440. If we add that 668, that is definitely worth it. So we've now got, that actually increases warp cell efficiency 100%. That's 154. So that is slightly less than that, but I think a hyperdrive range of 668 is going to be very helpful. I don't know if we can keep adding these. Pulse engine module. See, we've already got, I mean, I could put another one on that. Would that be worth it? Let's just have a quick look at what's his face here. Purchase upgrade modules. Starship shield module. That's an S class. Now this ship doesn't really need any more shielding, as far as I know. It's got that quite a lot. Difficult call. Difficult call. I think we're going to give the pulse drive a toxic protection module. Where did that come from? I think we're going to put that in here. So that's going to give me more maneuverability, more fuel efficiency. So the ship's coming along, and of course we haven't lost the space because we put 2 spaces on. And I'm not sure where that came from. Toxic protection module A. I hook out that and put this down there for the moment. Just going to put this into here. That's going to double up my toxic protection. The only thing I don't really like about doing this is the fact that these are, you don't always use them all the time, so unless you've got a really toxic planet, it seems a bit pointless. I mean, we could shuffle them around a bit, and I've got that there, so we just move that there, and I think we'll move the translator out there. Actually, well, actually let's just do it this way. If we put the translator there, that translator there, we'll put the Atlas path there. I don't know if we get a proximity bonus for that. And I suppose we better go and sell some stuff now. I think that was a pretty good deal, actually. I'm quite happy with the way things have gone. What have we got there? What's this? I'm really liking my ship here. Look, worth 15 million. A 34 slot A class. I mean, I'd be even tempted if I could get the nanites to take that to an S class, actually. And what we're going to do is tidy everything up a little bit, sell some stuff. And hello, assistant, whoever you are. Cross the dialect out. Aggression symbol. Get word for hostility. And what we're going to sell from here, we'll sell the kelp sack, and got the warp, right, we've got a warp hypercore. Where did I get that from? Oh, I was just fiddling around in the freighter the other day, and I made one just purely out of curiosity. Right, we've got press there. Sell the thermal panels. Sell that. And I don't think there's anything else I could sell. I want to keep the cobalt mirror because I'm bound to probably end up needing it or something like that. Because I still don't have formulas. Just have a quick look at my ship. Not much in my ship at all, actually. But so I don't think I completed any missions. We'll just have a quick check. Hold hand in mission. Okay, we've got a photograph of an underwater creature. Got another 169 nanites. That will make life a little bit better. Anything here? Hunt pirates, unearth ancient artifacts. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I think we'll shift the focus a bit more on to the getting the fighter completely fixed, maybe, and starting the quest for finding a base, because I do have this idea. I want to find a good paradise planet that isn't full of hostile sentinels, so that I can build a farming base on it, because I want to do a bit of an experimental farming base. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.